Now then, lads, and welcome back. And today, I'm a little bit behind on the news. They're coming out with battle ratings for the new update, the Jet Power update, and they've got some new battle pass. Well, sorry, not battle pass. Battle rating changes. I've literally just seen these, so I have seen them. So you won't be getting it completely blind. But yeah, I have some thoughts on it, and I want to have a look at this because this is rather interesting here. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So starting with the Soviets, so we've got all these weapons here. These are the ones that they're going to be changing. So these all look interesting. So firstly, a bunch of the BR5 weapons that most people very familiar with, RD-44, the automat. The auto rifles, the Maxim gun. These look pretty interesting. So, firstly, they've reduced dispersion when moving and shooting with the RD-44, which is fair enough. I hadn't noticed it as much, but that's nice. They've upped the automat's damage because it uses because obviously it shoots a rifle round. I think was one of the justifications for it that I saw on the forum. So that's fair enough. I don't think it necessarily needs it, but it's nice that it's got it. They've also reduced visual recall for the AVT-40 and AVS-36, which that's probably a very good idea, considering those guns, they do kind of suffer from visual recall quite a lot. So that might actually make them a bit better, and people may start to like them a bit more. And the Tokarov has had its sprint factor change from 35% to 45%, which is, whatever. The real ones that I'm interested in with these are the down tiers, because the Soviets have had no new up tiers. Everything's been down tiered. So firstly, the PPD-40 has been down tiered to tier 4, which that's pretty cool. That was not on my bingo card, but that's pretty nice. Same with the Su-85 and the IS-1, which is fair enough. I mean, I can see it. There's definitely stuff at tier 4 now that can kill it. I mean, the Germans have they've got the Tiger H1 at tier 4, so they should probably be able to do with it. The Yak-9T has been down-tiered to tier 3, so that's pretty nice for people like planes. The RM-40 has been down-tiered, so there's now another mortar for the Soviets, which is low, which is good. They've reduced horizontal recall for the Madsen, which is whatever. I hate the Madsen. I don't care. And then the PTRS-41, and then the Mosin 9130 rifle and the Mosin 44 carbine have both been down-tiered to tier 1, which is whatever. I mean, I don't have a problem with them down-tiering bolts, especially all the Mosins, because they're all very similar anyway. So some event weapons have been changed. The AT-44, which is one of the paratrooper assault rifles, has had its rate of fire increased, which is always nice. The PPK-2, which I actually use quite a bit, that's another event submachine gun assaulter class, that's had its base ammo count increased to an extra mag, which is nice because this thing is awful for ammo economy. I mean, it mag dumps all of the time. It's very annoying, actually. The Papushka 45 has been down-tiered. That's really nice. I don't think it necessarily needed it, but that's cool that there's now an option to use it there. And then for the premiums, the Fedorov MG has been down-tiered, but also had its damage increased to go, obviously, with the regular Fedorov Avtomat, which is cool. The belt-fed DP has been down-tiered, and the M4A276 has also been down-tiered, but when we get to the US, you'll see it's also been down-tiered there. So yeah, overall, the Soviet changes I'm pretty happy with. I don't have any problems with them. It's nice to see there's more tier 2 stuff and more stuff down-tiered, especially there's kind of more submachine gun options for the Soviets at tier 4, which is always nice, because they've already got 3 options for tier 5, I believe. They've got the Papushka 41, the Avtomat, and the AS-44. I might have 2 AS-44s, I don't remember, but they've definitely got a lot of that, so that's nice. Now on to Germany. Oh god, the Germany changes. Oh boy. So, firstly, the Junkers 188 has been up-tiered, which is fine. I'll be honest, I haven't played a lot of up-tiered Germany in a while, and I've not noticed up-tiered Germany planes being a problem, but whatever, I'm fine with it. The Krille has been down-tiered to Tier 4, which means now Germany Tier 5 is just assault rifles, but I mean it's about time. I mean, that thing did not deserve to be up there for this long. Same thing with the Beretta M38 with the 40 round magazine. That's been down-tiered to tier 3, which is fair enough. The Panzer IV-H has finally been down-tiered to Tier 3 after what has been a ridiculous amount of time. It's nice that that's being down-tiered now, because it's been way too high. Tier 4 has been way too high for it since it was incepted to be at that tier, so I'm really happy that's gone down, because no one used it. I mean, Tier 4 is basically just the Panthers for Germany. The Bf-110 G2 has been up-tiered to Tier 4, which is fair enough. The Beretta M3842 has been down-tiered to Tier 2, so Germany has another Tier 2 submachine gun, which is great. They really needed lots of those. And the Focke-Wulf 190A4 has been down-tiered to Tier 2. Once again, it's a plane. I don't have as much to say about them. We're gonna skip this one because I've got some stuff to say about it. Quite a long bit. The IAR-81C, which is, I believe, the Romanian plane, has been up-tiered to Tier 2, which is effectively pointless. I mean, whatever. Yeah, it's a Tier 2 upgrade for planes. It doesn't really matter because Tier 2 fights Tier 1 anyway, so whatever. And the MP3008 has been down-tiered to Tier 1, probably in line with the Sten being down-tiered to all Tier 1 now, which is fair enough. And the Carcano M1891 has also been down-tiered to Tier 1, which is whatever. The FG-42 grenade launcher has had its ammo count increased to 100, which is cool. I don't have it, but that's still cool. The Luftfaust has finally been down-tiered to Tier 4, which is nice. I'd still prefer it to be a bit lower, but I think that would be a little bit too dangerous, so whatever. Well, I'll live with it. Then for the Battle Pass weapons, the EMP-44 has been down-tiered to Tier 3. That's pretty cool. I actually really liked that gun, so that's fine. The VMP 1926, that's also been down-tiered. I don't have that gun, I believe, so I can't really comment on it. And the Suomi has been down-tiered, which is nice, because I really like the Suomi, but I didn't use it much, because I never played Tier 3. But that's cool that it's been down-tiered, even though it's another Tier 2 German submachine gun. And then the LS-26 now has a faster ADS speed, which is pretty cool. I think that's fine. Then for the premiums, the STG-45 has been down-tiered for some stupid reason. That seems very dumb. I still hate that squad. It's very stupid, but I guess we'll just have to live with it now. That might be the one change that they're going to regret. The Krille 43M has also been down-tiered, which is fair enough. That's probably in line with the other Krille. And the TZ-45 now has reduced horizontal recoil, which I'm sure will be nice for people who use that. Now to the big changes of Germany. The Panzer IIIN is dead. It is now Tier 3. I hate this. I'm probably going to do a video later today about the Panzer IIIN changes, because I'm actually I don't really like them. I don't fully agree with them. I have a gut feeling, though, it's because of Scherzen. So, if we have a look at the changes here, you'll notice the Panzer IIIN has got heat now. I'm not a big... that's fine, that's whatever, because this is the one I use, which is the Legacy one, and I believe what they mean by that is that's the Stalingrad one, which doesn't have the side Scherzen. So I'm fairly certain this change has happened because of the Scherzen that it's got on the side. I'm not going to go into too much comment here, but yeah, I'm a bit skeptical about that. I think that's a bit of a stupid decision, but we'll see. We'll see. Now onto the US, not as much to talk about here, thankfully. The 50-round Thompson now has reduced horizontal recoil. That's nice, I'll always take it. The M1919 has had its sprint factor increased as well, same as the Maxim Tokarev. The Sniper Garand has gone down to Tier 4, which is also nice, along with the M4A276, which has also been down-tiered, which is fair enough. The AP4C has been up-tiered, which is interesting. I believe that's another Tier 5 plane for the US. I mean, they don't have many, so that's cool. The M10 GMC has been down-tiered, so yeah, you can now play the Wolverine at the mid-tier, which is cool. The M19A1 Thompson has now reduced horizontal recoil, another thing that's pretty nice. The M1A1 Thompson, that's now been down-tiered to Tier 2. That's going to be a bit of a pain, but I mean, we'll have to see. Could be interesting. And the AP1 has also been down-tiered. So onto the event and all this stuff. Vickers Mark 1 number 2, which is, I believe, the paratrooper machine gun, minus 20% recoil, reduced horizontal recoil, and visual recoil. That's really cool. That's nice. I don't think the gun hugely needed it, but I'll still welcome it. That's pretty cool. I like that. The Sten Mark II silencer, which is the SAS squad, that's been down-tiered to 1, and the Austin Mark I has down-tiered to 1, which is probably in line with all the Sten changes and stuff, which is fair enough. The M2A1 carbine now has a recoil control fix, so it's the same as the M2 carbine, which is fair enough. That just seems like a bug fix, really. And the Smith & Wesson light rifle has been down-tiered to Tier 1 and has a shorter reloading time, which I will love because I actually really like that weapon. And then the Mosquito, that's been down-tiered to Tier 3. The Boomerang has been down-tiered to Tier 2. That's fine. I don't see those planes much anyway, but still, nicer they've been down-tiered. The Enfield P14T, which is the sniper Enfield, I believe, that's also been down-tiered, which is fair. And the Founders M2 Hyde, which is not a balance change that was on anyone's bingo card, I think, has also been down-tiered to Tier 1. And finally, with Japan, who's got the most boring ones, so the Type 4 rifle has been down-tiered to Tier 3. The D4Y1 has been down-tiered from Tier 4 to Tier 3, so they've got another Tier 3. I believe that's an attack plane. Still nice. The Type Otsu has been down-tiered to Tier 2, which is fair enough. I don't think it necessarily needs to be there, considering it's like a ZH-90 something, the Czech gun, but whatever, that's fair enough. And the B5N2, another plane, has been down-tiered to Tier 2, so that's another, I think that's also an attacker plane for Japan, which is pretty cool. Then all of the Japanese rifles have been tiered down to Tier 1, which is fair enough. Well, not all of them, but the Type 99, along with 2 of the event ones, have also been down-tiered. The Type 1 SMG is now Tier 2, which is nice, because it means I can have a premium squad in Tier 2 that's not just the Chiha, but still, that's a pretty nice change. They'll still be pretty decent, I imagine. So yeah, overall, these changes are not all bad. There's a couple stinkers in here, mainly Germany, but other than that, I think all of these are pretty good. I think they're all going to be fairly well welcome, especially I think the Soviet and the US ones, these are going to be really interesting to see. But yeah, no, outside of the Panzer 3N, which I'm definitely going to do a video on because I don't fully agree with that, I think these are all fine. So yeah, it's also worth noting you can go onto the thingy server, the dev server, and play around with these if you want to. I don't think I'll be doing that. I'll probably wait for the update. I might do it, I don't know. If you guys want to see me mess around on the dev server, I might get that out, but it's up to you. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Hope you have a very good night, and goodbye.